Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Sorry for not posting for so long. I've been on a little trip with my documents and thankfully I am done with them and I can return to my usual posting. I guess I will post another one just following after this one and after I process and edit all the details and files with it. But for now you have the topic of what will surprise you, or what will surprise me when it comes to the interpretation, of course. What will surprise you is going to be on the general spectrum of the messages. That means it's not necessarily linked to a relationship situation, though it might appear as such. This is about life in general, so I guess whatever it is that will pop up and be a surprise in your life, a positive one, then this is what's gonna be considered as one. So as you can see here, I have for you 4 piles. Each is connected to charm or a pendant. First one is being linked to this. I guess it's like a incense holder. It's like a little pot here. I don't know what to call it, by the way. So that's the first pile. The second one is this dream catcher, also pendant. The third one is the tree of life, I guess. I mean, if you find me stumbling across those meanings or whatever they are called, feel free to correct me in the comment section. And the last one for the fourth pile is this like blue stones, blue gems, kind of square pendant. And that's all for the objects linked to the cards. And let's begin the reading to see what will surprise you. Hi pile number 1, welcome to the reading. You chose this like incense holder or like a small pot, and this reading is for you. Let's see what will surprise you. Okay, you've got the Queen of Swords. Why did I want to say wands? Let's clarify what specifically this wants to tell you. And I've got here some cards, some oracle cards from the angels. Intuitive guidance cards with angels. Let's see what will surprise pile number 1. Angel of gentleness, okay. And let's follow up with other cards. As you can see already, the cards are a little like contrasting because gentleness, okay, so that wanted to show itself. Gentleness and the Queen of Swords are completely opposite energies, because the Queen of Swords can be at times very cold, or let's say it's not in reverse, but the Queen of Swords can have the capacity to be harsh at times with others or with herself or with themselves, because that's not like a gender thing. Let's see. So I don't want to speculate a lot, but here is what I see clearly with the sun. I sense as though there is a person here who's watching, who's very like skeptical in general in life. Okay, so that had to happen. You've got the sun in reverse. I feel as though you are a person who has gone through a lot of stuff that made you feel skeptical in life in general. And it feels as though you are not like you've assumed a stance right now that has made you like see life in such a way that you can no longer be surprised and can no longer get like caught off guard. Like maybe in your life you've had your heart opened in such a way that you were hurt as a result, and now you've assumed a stance in which you are like, I'm no longer going to let that happen, you know. The angel of gentleness speaks to me that you'll be surprised in a way. You'll either receive like a communication, or you might be like encountering a situation in which someone will be very, very compassionate towards you. Someone who's going to be very gentle, very understanding. I feel as though you are going to meet someone here in the first pile. Either it's a person, or it's going to be a situation in which you're going to be, like, as I said, like here, caught off guard in a positive way. Meaning that you will not expect it, but there will be someone here who will treat you in a very gentle and noble manner. You won't see this coming, by the way. Why? Because the title of the video. But you know, this person, like you in this situation, you're as though you've assumed, as I said, the stance in life, a decision. You've made a decision in your life that you will address all the people, like all the situation in a certain way, so that you can be so that you can establish a sort of like stability or assuredness or like predictability when it comes to how people interact with you. And someone here is going to basically either like touch or melt your heart in a certain way. You'll be pleasantly surprised, because that person will be very attentive, very gentle, very let's say sincerely concerned with your interest. Seems to me like either this could be like a person like let's be honest, the High Priestess in reverse. This could be not necessarily like a love interest. You could find a friend, you could find like this could be like a person who's older than you. This could be as well a woman. This could be someone who can understand you. Like you don't have to talk a lot. That person will see you, and you will be basically feeling like you are seen and understood halfway through the conversation. So that could be a friend, that could be like a work situation. That could literally be like the Three of Pentacles tells me that this could be in a work situation, that you'll find a person with whom you can say that you resonate and that you find common ground with. It's giving me those situations in which you're not expecting it, but you find a friend who like appears out of the blue, and for some apparent reason starts to relate to you in such a way that you find yourself resonating way too much, you know, and you start asking yourself, where have I been? Where have you been like all this time? Because we could have like hanged out together and we could have had fun. Were I aware of the fact that we have so much in common, you know? Which is funny. If you're single, in a sense, not like relationship wise, but if you feel alone and you need a friend, you need someone in whom you can confide in, sorry, I will not use that word because I don't know why I can't pronounce it. If you want to feel as though you can trust someone, if you want to feel as though someone got your back, or you want to go out with someone like at the party or like a event, then that person is definitely the case of a yes. You'll not feel alone if that's like your situation. As though As well with these cards, I sense as though your life has gone a little dull, and either this situation or that person will bring some sort of fresh start, um, joy, spontaneity. It's a very bright card here with a gentleness, meaning that if things were going in a certain routine type of mode and it made you feel bored, it made you feel at times like life is boring, then this will change. This will change for the better and you'll feel so much better. Yeah, what else will surprise you? I sense as though with the Seven of Cups, if you are undergoing some sort of period of, let's say, inactivity or indecisiveness, Two of Swords, this could be as well indecision. This will resonate differently, but either many of you will find a specific like direction in which you can focus on. This standstill, this like nothing is happening type of situation is going to end, and you'll have lots of like either pursuit, it's a pursuit of a specific passion. For some with the Seven of Cups, this could be like multiple things I want to do. It's like, you know these days in which you wake up and you feel very like boosted, like you feel that energetic boost to find something and do something, or you have like a fixed idea of what you want to create today, or you have like a drive that makes you wake up in delight or with passion, I see a clearing here. If you've had like confusion with the Two of Swords, if you've got like mental confusion, or things were uncertain, or you felt as though you don't know what to decide, things will clear up for you, which is awesome. I like it. Things are turning out for the better, first pile, for you, and most likely this will go two ways. This is going to mirror from the exterior world with the gentleness card, the angel of gentleness. This could as well be that you are being contacted, or there is going to be like an opening from some sort of entities or angels of grace or gentleness. So if you feel as though your life is being a little harsh, dull, or boring, or in a box, for many of you this maybe will resonate. If your life feels any less than graceful or peaceful or gentle, then you are being actively encouraged to pray or to ask for gentleness, or to ask for this, basically, like angel of grace, angel of, as I said, gentleness, or you can ask them to actively cultivate this aspect or this concept in your life, because I will drop this here. I've heard that there are many, like if you believe in that, of course, there are many angels and entities that are very positive and that are waiting for us to call for their help. And I truly believe as well, I heard that they will not impose themselves upon our free will. They will only come for help and for aid in our situation if we are to call for them, like if we are to express our willingness for them to participate in your life. So this pile might feel with the Queen of Swords like, I don't believe in that stuff, which is okay, but you might be given like a situation, what if you were to try that out, It's like a hint. I know maybe you don't believe it, but would you be willing to at least give it a chance? Or this pile seems to me like you might be a little like going through either a depressive episode or a very like dull life type of scenario, and you might not believe in that type of stuff. Yeah, I'm repeating myself, but what I'm trying to say, you might be skeptical, but while you have the reasons, I believe, for your beliefs, but it might be asking you to give it a chance. Give it a chance for the optimism. Give it a chance so that it might actually work out for you. You know? What will surprise the first pile? You see, yeah, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Again, this pile, I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you, if you've gone through your life in some not so pleasant situations in which you were heavily disappointed. For some, this pile has gone through as an event or like a configuration of like coincidences or, yeah, as I said, situations that made you like not want to believe in this world anymore, you know? It's strange that this I see coming but it's very specific at the same time. The sun is in reverse. The sun is as well optimism. The sun is like things turning out for the better. I see here a very like soldier-like person. Configuration of qualities that represent to me a warrior person. Someone who maybe is a little prone to surviving or focused on that in their life. Okay. The Queen of Cups in reverse could mean that you have a little exited your emotional side and you're more connected to your mental side, or you're more connected to your survival or let's say analytical side, which is a good thing. I will not judge it as a good or bad thing. And please remember that this reading is I'm not going to like judge something as good or bad. I'm only analyzing the energies that come up in the reading. But with the Queen of Cups, I can say you are like a little not so eager to delve into your emotions right now, or it's like a side of you that has been a little either suppressed or I don't want to delve in that, you know? Ask for gentleness and you will see the signs. That's what I'm being guided to say. So that was your reading pile number 1. I hope it resonated and I hope you enjoyed it. Be prepared for things turning a more soft soft side. Oh my god. Things turning for the better, like things turning out to be much more graceful, much more gentle than you're used to, you know? It seems to me like you're being you're evolving into a less like survival type of mode situation, and you're giving a connection here or a situation in which you'll feel safer than usual. And this is overall for the better, and I really like that I see those energies here. You're being helped and you're going to be surprised by that. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if it resonated. Comment below your situation if you feel like it, of course, and subscribe to my channel if you are not already. Make sure to check out my old videos because I've got some awesome topics there as well. And I hope to see you in my next future videos. Stay safe and take care of yourselves. Yeah. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to the reading. If you chose this Dreamcatcher, then this reading is for you. Let's see what will surprise the second pile. You have the Devil card, which is quite intriguing, to be honest. I want to clarify what's this about with an Angel Oracle card, just to be sure. I'm sure, of course, that the other cards will complete the message. Okay, so you got the Angel of Creation alongside the Devil card. And let's draw another card that would clarify the Devil. Okay. Okay, that's very specific. That's very funny as well. So look, what will surprise you with the Devil card is the fact you weren't expecting it, but you have managed to, let's say, indirectly, either like seduce, though I don't like this word because it's not the thing that you did actively. It's as though the second pile charmed someone unwillingly, randomly, or spontaneously. And it's something that pertains more to your nature, meaning that you are charming, you got charisma, you got some qualities that have managed to attract attention from a person you weren't expecting you will. Like, seduce is the word that's trying to come up, but it's not seduce, but seduce is, I don't like this word, you know. Seduce is more like a manipulation for me, but in this case I feel as though you did that not on purpose, you know. So you got here a person, like I will describe that person to whom you done that in a very indirect way. And by the way, you did that because you expressed yourself either sincerely or just because you were like, just the expression of your being has made a mark, has made an impression of that person on that person. And to be honest, you'll be caught by surprise because you will not expect who that is. Like, you were not expecting for that person to be charmed, or you had no intention to do that, but that person was basically like fell for it or something along those lines, you know. It's funny. With the Five of Swords in the reverse, I can tell this might have been like either a person with whom you were like in a little competition, or overall that person was not very like, I'm not gonna lie, you are not most likely, or you are not in a very good relationship with that person. This person might have been a little competitive or a little like toxic or shady with you. Like, either this person was negative on purpose, or was trying to be negative towards you. You know those situations in which you find someone new and you try to be neutral with them, but for some reason they try to pick on you and either make fun or try to find disadvantages, but somehow this person tried to do that, and along the lines of mid-process trying to do that, they fell into the trap, metaphorically speaking, and like, this will be blunt, but a little fell in love. Okay, so that's like a very specific message here, but I sense as though here an enemy of yours fell in love with you. Like, this will sound strange, I know, but that's the case. Like, the devil, it might be that this person might even be frustrated because of the fact that they fell in love, or they caught feelings. You know, it's that situation in which you might find yourself like workplace, for example, and you have lots of people there, and you feel as though, okay, I've got that person who's toxic, you know, and all of the sudden, and this is going to be a romantic situation, like, this is not something else I don't see here. Like, I see here with the devil could be like a male interest here. Like if you are, of course, fit the situation um, however it suits your needs. But I sense as though here from enemies to lovers or something like this, you know? And I feel as though this is like a secret, a heavily guarded secret. It's a situation in which someone misjudged you, like placed a wrong label on you, and as time passed or as things evolved and they started to know you better or to find more information, as though they fell in love, you know? The angel of creation here, especially with this representation, tells me that they misjudged you, underestimated you, and the moment they found some more stuff, information, and understood you more, they found you to be so much complex, such complexity there is in your character, in your being, that this person couldn't help themselves but fall in love or be a little obsessed with the devil, because the devil is as well the card of addictions. So that means this person is, aside from catching feelings, is a little like addicted to finding things out or information about you. Oh my god. Pile number 2, like, what are you doing with my readings? You are like, it's so crazy. Like, I feel as though this narrative is worthy of a book or TV series, you know? Like, I swear, you guys, your life situations are so unique and fascinating. Like, I cannot make this up. Like, in my wildest fantasies, I will not be able to tailor this. It's all life. The Chariot in reverse, it will catch you by surprise, the fact that this person will either plan or is like trying to find a way to either reestablish a more peaceful interaction with you, or will find ways to indirectly pursue you. Show up in your life, get noticed, something along those lines. Or there is regret here with this card, as though, so I interacted with the second pile in such an awful way, and now because I have to change things, I have to change my approach and reestablish a different type of level of the interaction with them, and now I have to basically retrace my steps and clear out the negativity here, you know. What will surprise you? Okay, Ace of Wands. So apart from this, I wanted to tell you that I will tell you something very discreetly. The angel of creation, the creation as well with the Ace of Wands, signifies creativity, and for some, it's, let's not forget, it's the devil card. This is passion. This is like physical attraction. This is like physical drive, you know. You can connect the dots. And I feel as though this could be the case, that this person has got some feelings or is finding you very attractive on a physical way. Okay? So what will surprise you? As though you are minding your own business. This person showed up with this negative energy or with this negative either remarks or like attitude in general, and you're like, okay, I'm beyond this. I have my own business I can attend to, and I will not draw attention, or I will not interfere, and I will not get in that drama, you know. And your case is like minding my own business, not trying to catch attention from that person, and that person Because of that stance you've assumed, because of that situation you have created, or that confidence of I will do whatever I want and I will not stop with petty things, has created a very like esteemed image in their mind, you know, that made you level up in their perception, that you are not engaging on this level of pettiness, you know. And it's not to say that something is wrong with that. I'm just saying what I see. What will surprise the second pile? You got quite a lot of attention here. King of Pentacles. What will surprise you, by the way, is the fact as well, you're not aware of how many people are watching you, spying on you, watching you very closely. The world in general is a very popular type of person. This could be the case. You might be behaving in such a manner that you attract attention, that you intrigue, that you find yourself with, let's say, many admirers. Why? King of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles, the world. World being attention, two people here represented, the third person being represented by the Devil and the Five of Swords, is telling me that you're not quite so aware of the fact that you are a little the center of attention, to be honest here. Like this most likely it's like a workplace situation, but yeah, you are, and I feel as though you're not doing that on purpose. That's the most that's the funniest thing. Like, you're not trying to actively attract attention, but you're doing that successfully and indirectly, which is something, right? So you've got the Six of Pentacles. What will surprise you is the fact that your way of being, you might be as well a very generous person with the Six of Pentacles. It's not necessarily linked to finances, but you're very giving in your energies, and you're not like withholding. Like, you are radiating lots of positive energies, or like good intention, and you see lots of people are not intrigued, but very grateful and appreciative of your presence and your energy. Like, I see here a very beneficial influence in people's life that you participate in. Some people like are in need of the good vibes, you know, and when you come into the room, it's like, yes, a person finally came. Like, I'm so glad that they're present here right now, because their presence is such an addition to our like mood. You're very welcomed. Like, I don't know if this is workplace, whatever the case may be, you charm that person. No doubt you charm that person, because you got the Six of Pentacles. Even your enemies fell in love because you're so pure in your intention and your giving. You're not doing that on purpose, but you've managed to attract quite a lot of attention, to be honest. You're going to be surprised by the fact that you're not aware of your impact, and maybe that's something that is not being like actively, or is not being actively revealed to you, maybe, or that you don't have to necessarily know to what degree you do that, but you're such a huge influence over the people, your workplace, or your situation in which you live in. You're such an influence, a powerful influence in people's lives. I cannot tell you. Six of Pentacles. if you're a mother, if you are someone who is helping other people financially in other ways as well, you are so, it's not praise, because I don't like praise, it's like punishment and reward type of scenario. No, it's a grateful tap on your shoulder of gratitude and grace and recognition of your soul beauty. That's what I felt compelled to say. And you're doing that not to achieve anything, you're doing that out of the goodness of your heart, which is only natural, I believe, or as you see it as such. But you're not aware of how your presence reshapes the realities of other people and makes things shift for the better. I want you to cherish that, and the message was urging me to say that you should be adding that to your gratitude list, because it's something that you possess and that you radiate and give to others, and is worthy of being mentioned and recognized, I guess. Because I guess you're not seeing that to the full extent. That reading is more of a confirmation for that. So thank you so much for watching. That was such a beautiful combination of messages, and as well as unexpected one. Like, as I saw here, the Devil card, even your enemies fall in love with you, which is out of this world. So that was your reading. I hope it resonated. Comment below your situation if you feel called to it, of course. Like the video, subscribe if you're not, and make sure to check out my old videos, because I've got lots of subjects that are as equally as exciting as this one. And take care of yourselves. I hope to see you in my next videos, and I want you to know that you're a very huge positive influence over people in your life, and that you should be told that more. You should be more aware, you should be more often told that. Yeah, I hope I pronounced this correctly, grammatically correct. Yeah. So the rambling continues, but yeah. Stay safe, and yeah. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose this Tree of Life pendant, then this reading is for you. Let's see what will surprise you. What will surprise the third pile? You got the 7 of Swords. Okay. Let's check out my cards here with angels so I can clarify the message. I can already read into the message here of this card, but I want to be sure to not misinterpret. Okay, that's a huge one. That's the Angel of Intuition. Okay, so I have to restrain myself to not laugh here, but okay. Can I please have another card? Why is this though falling in what will surprise you type of... Okay, you got 2 cards, so I will not deny that. Okay, so the surprise for this pile is the fact, hear and listen to your intuition, and you'll be surprised how much you'll see into someone. So you got here the 7 of Swords, meaning someone here is very sneaky, sly, and clever in their approach, or could be a tactician person, a manipulator as well. A person who tries to bend and mold the situation in their favor, whether it is through being clever, shadowy, or if the situation calls for it, they could be as well aggressive. The surprise, and what will surprise you in this reading, is the fact of how much your intuition can reveal that person's intentions if you were to listen and to allow it. Okay, what will surprise the third pile? Death. Okay, in reverse. Ten of Cups. Okay. Give me a moment. Okay, so the noise of yeah, it's gone, thankfully. What will surprise you? I guess this is not going to surprise you much right now, but your surprise is more to the fact that you'll not expect, or you'll not be waiting for how much you will see through a person, through a situation, because you were attentive and you listened to your intuition. I sense this pile as well will be able to predict, or will be able to see, or to expect a situation to go in a certain way, or to go down in a certain way, and you'll be very spot on this because you trusted and you heard your intuition. You might be a pile. Why this is like, I'm still puzzled why this is on the what will surprise you. But I don't know why, but this pile, you'll not be quite surprised. You'll be more surprised on how spot on your intuition is about a certain situation or about a certain person. Yeah, the Two of Swords is like the little high priestess. As well, this pile, I know this is more in regards to this person or this situation, but if in your life you are guiding yourself with anything else, or you're placing your trust in anything else rather than your intuition, then you are going to be surprised of how easy things will go, or how successful or productive things were to go if you were to listen to your intuition, or if you are going to listen to it, you're going to see the changes in your life. Yeah, it's as though you could be that person who trusted in everything in the world, like judgment, maybe logic, or even like what other people, like what are the experts, telling you, like what are my relatives telling me. Or if you got a difficult situation, you're like the first person to consult um, specialist, if that's the word, like a professional, You're giving away your guidance, your own voice, in exchange to what other people are going to tell. And if this doesn't resonate, it's all right. You might be as well a very connected person to your intuition, and this could not like necessarily be the case. But if this is your situation and it resonates, if you're caught in a difficult relationship with that person, or that situation is weighing you down with this death card, Ten of Cups, it's like a dream with a person that's ruining, that's going bad, then you trusting your intuition is your answer. And you will be, it's not surprised, because surprised is way too little of a word here. You're going to be in amazement. You're going to be shocked, is the word, of how things will turn out if you are to listen to your own guidance, to your own intuition. I sense as though for some reason, I know it's not this eight of sorry, it's not the Eight of Swords here, but I feel as though you're being cornered, or you're being like it feels as though you're being cornered either by that person or a situation in your life. It feels powerless. It feels quite with no solution here or no way out. But the way out is, it's very subtle, it is present, and it is very closely linked to your intuition and to your own guidance. Yeah, it feels as though like a heavy disappointment here. I know this might be the case of that person, like the heavy disappointment weighing on you and making you feel very like Queen of Swords in reverse, like disappointment, very cold and mistrustful of that person's intentions or that person in general. I lost my train of thought, but the way out is within you. And you're not being called to overly concentrate on that situation. Like pile number 3 has to actualize the possibility that the answer is not lying in you focusing on the problem. Because I see you focusing on what's not working, and that makes you more prone to attracting more of that. It's like pessimism, it's like disappointment, it's like things are not working out in my favor. And because of that stance, because of that energy that you are in, it makes you more prone to attracting more obstacles than the solution. But the solution is present, has always been present with you. It lies within. It lies within your capacity to listen to your own intuition, to your own guidance, and to trust that what your feelings or what your being is whispering to you in all of that chaos is going to be the quickest, the best possible solution and the perfect fit of a key for the lock that represents your difficult situation. So that pile, that's crazy. That pile, this is all a very dramatic story. And dramatic, I'm not saying to invalidate it. It's a very sticky story. It's a very heavy one. Almost, it feels like a movie, a very heavy one, it's like a dramatic movie or like a drama. But this is what's sticking out in the reading, as you can see. This is the answer, this is the way. If you are to drop that story and listen to yourself, you'll see how things are actually going in the right direction. You'll see the way out, because this answer, this card is beyond the story that you're telling yourself. Again, I'm not invalidating your feelings. I'm saying quite the opposite, with the fact that all of this I saw, the disappointment, this difficult person, it's all valid, it's all part of your reality if it resonates, and I believe you're having the full rights to experience and to feel whatever it is that you are feeling. I'm just saying that with the angel of intuition, you have the quickest way out of this situation if you were to connect with your either higher self, with your intuition, with a practice that will connect you or that will spark better quality of connectivity with you and your spirit team, your spirit guide, your higher self, God, universe, whatever the case may be. If you are going to connect to that higher power, which is, I believe, on a deeper level, you, then things will turn out for the better. Like this whole situation will neutralize, will diffuse, basically. And I see a whole deal of energy going into that. And the surprise for this pile is the fact that you're not going to expect the changes that you're going to initiate. You're not going to expect how easily things can flow, how good things can go, if you were to trust yourself. If you were to trust yourselves, if you were to accept the fact that your judgment is the best possible thing that can guide you and that can quickly turn you right back on track in the right direction. No mistake that this pile is linked to the tree of life. You are being called to retreat and to reconnect either with your roots, either with your source aspect, either with God or with something that is greater than us and that loves us in such a huge quality, and that it's a huge quality, sorry. You're cutting yourselves off from that power because you are investing yourselves in the story of powerlessness that you believe about this situation. You are being offered a hand of help if you're only willing to be cooperative and give your hand so that you can hold the helping hand that is being given to you. Things are not set in stone, by the way. If you believe that your situation is unchangeable, unmanageable, stuck, or if you believe that there is nothing in this world that will shift, you're so wrong. Like, things will go for the better and can shift in such a dramatic way yet, because you got the Eight of Pentacles, which is a card of work, change, and mutability, you know. The Moon card tells me that your assessment, like, I see maybe this is victimization. Like, if it is the case, then yeah. I'm not blaming you, I'm not judging, I'm just telling you what I see, which is alright to be in whatever the case is relevant here. I can tell you, if it tells you, if it makes you feel any better, that I have episodes, even prolonged one, in which I can do the same, or in which I can feel the same. And there is no shame, there is nothing wrong with that. It's just a reminder, it's just bright promise that things are not supposed to be stuck and are not necessarily like unchangeable for the better. Yeah. Okay, advice. Yeah, don't believe the story that you are being told by your brain, because they are much more dramatic than the reality. Okay, so I drew the card of what you can do, and I saw the Knight of Wands. You have to engage in some sort of activity. Of course, if you feel drawn to do that, that will make you feel more grounded, that would make you feel more physical, more physically active in this world, and that will make you a little more occupied, so that you cannot invest yourselves in the mental story that you're telling yourself, whatever the case may be. you got a huge, like, I sense here, I see an image of you standing in the desert, and besides you there is like a rock with a little switch that requires a little effort to be turned in a direction so that the water can flow. And basically the switch is right either behind you, because it literally is not beside you, it's behind you. And the switch in this case that will bring back all the water that's necessary. No, it's no coincidence that it's like a flow here. It's like a flow of energy back into your physical being. A brisk effort that is necessary to turn back that switch that will bring the whole water of this whole universe back into this desert. So that was your reading, third pile. I hope you enjoyed and I hope it resonated. Pick whatever resonates and leave the rest. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and check out my old videos. Like, comment below, I would be grateful to see that. I'm eager to read and to so excited when you write. To me, it really like it's the best possible thing that can happen when I go about through my day and see the notifications that I've got some new comments. It's the best feeling in the world. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you in my next videos. Bye! Hello pile number 3, welcome to the reading. You got this lovely square pendant with blue gems, yeah, linked to your card. Let's see what will surprise the fourth pile. Okay, no need to panic, by the way, even if it is the Tower card. You see, the Tower card can be changes that are not expected, but we do not know necessarily what's the nature of the change and whether it is something you should be concerned about or not. Let's see what's the Angel card linked to this one. Oh, okay, that's interesting. You got the Angel of Contentment. From my language, because that's translated, I can say that this is as well the Angel of Thankfulness or Gratitude, alongside the Contentment card, meaning, sorry, or translation. Let's clarify the Tower card. What will surprise you? Three of Wands, okay. Right off the bat, I wanted to tell you that I felt a very specific energy surrounding your reading, meaning that there is something in your life that it's either a situation, a relationship that was a little stagnant, or that made you feel like it was not progressing, or it made you feel like you are, as I said, stagnant, or it holds you back, like it holds you from actualizing your potential. What I mean by it, it could be like, for example, a relationship, a friendship situation in which you are not quite sure whether they are on your side or not. The Tower can mean that you are going to be a little caught off guard by the fact that you might be quarreling with them, or you might pick a fight with them. Something along those lines. But no matter how this change might be perceived with the Tower as maybe abrupt, or the situation that will surprise you will trigger lots and an immense sense of relief that it's over. Like I see here, you'll be surprised by the fact that you'll have a situation come to its conclusion, to its end, and no matter like how the situation may be difficult or not, you'll feel a very huge relief and a very a great sense of perspective and a clearing, because because of this tower moment, because of this surprise here of that abrupt change, it's like a revelation. It's like I've made room for a better thing, you know. And please don't be afraid, because the tower card is here, and as well the destruction that's being represented here. It's more of a cleansing thing that's either going to, you know, it's all for your greatest good with the Nine of Cups. You know, sometimes in our life we need some sort of like a push, you know, from the exterior world, in order for us to propel ourselves or to move on, you know. King of Swords. Okay, what will surprise the fourth pile? You see, the Ace of yeah, so that's crazy actually. The Ace of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Lots of nines here. Yeah, like this nine, this. I see here a culmination. So the nines are about like the last step before completion. The Ace of Wands, this could be a rejection. You'll not be surprised. Well, with the Tower you can say you will be in a way, but you'll feel things going in a certain direction, and it might not catch you necessarily off guard. The good thing that I see here with this pile is the fact that you're going to be, in the long run, very grateful and very satisfied with your situation, no matter how it is that it's going. The Ace of Wands speaks to me either of a missed opportunity, not because it's missed, but it's being perceived as such by you. For example, you wanted to pursue something and you felt as though you don't have the energy to reach or to make it reach completion. You may have felt like a situation, either a relationship or a work situation or whatever the case may be, is weighing you down, and you cannot make it go in your favor. You cannot complete it. The Tower means something will intervene that will either make it reach completion forcefully, or maybe that it will abruptly, like, the situation will abruptly be disposed of in your favor. If this is a job offer that you pursued, it's going to be like a very quick and let's say painless rejection, for example. It's not going to be something that is going to weigh you down. More so, like, I sense with this pile, the anticipation of the response was more painful than the rejection itself, and it felt as though you might be receiving a no, and all of a sudden it might seem as though it's a Tower moment. It's like, oh, but you invested so much in this, like, people will a bit pity you in that way, but you'll be, no, I feel so much relief actually that I got this no, because now I can focus on the Three of Wands. I can focus on what's the next step in the game, you know. What will surprise you is literally the fact that it's a happy Tower moment. It's a Tower moment in which you felt as though a huge burden has been lifted off your shoulders. And the surprise, it's pertaining to the fact that things might be going not the way you wanted, but yet you still find contentment, gratitude, and relief, no matter how things are going, you know. And you believe deep down in yourself and in the situation that it's going in the right direction, and it's all happening for your greatest good. And I strongly feel here that this is not like a proper tragic Tower here that's going to basically happen, and it's not going to catch you by surprise. If this is an end of a relationship, if this is an end of a project, if this is a rejection from a job, interview or something along those lines, you're going to feel as though, okay, I at least know where I can invest myself further because of that clearance of the event. Yeah, so you might have been very busy, you might have felt conflicted, you might have felt like there is lots of unpredictability in your life, lots of uncertainty. And this event concerning the central card of the Tower card is going to make you feel like at least I know where can I take my next step. I sense here a very resilient person, and you might be like, the Death card is like a Scorpio energy here. Not necessarily that you are like the Scorpio here, but you are a very flexible and adept person to change in general. You might feel at times that change is something that is sparking lots of instability or uncertainty, or it's not pleasant. I can tell you that. The Tower, the Death card, they are not pleasant at all, but you're wise enough to recognize and to accept it and to not resist it and to reorganize your forces in the direction of something that is positive, that, like, you're not a person who will concentrate on the losses when a storm went crazy, but when a storm unleashed, but you'll be that person who will be, okay, so at least now I don't have to make to clean the whole place. Like, now at least that I've lost all those things, I no longer feel attached to them because the universe took them out for me, something along those lines. You'll feel grateful for the clearing or the changes that will forcefully or unwillingly happen, despite you accepting them or not. Sorry, it's not about you accepting them or not. It's like, despite your opinion or your assessment over it, you're going to be like, okay, so another change, another opportunity, another way that's going to, like, a door is closing for another one to be opened. What will surprise the fourth pile? You see, it's giving me an image of like the devil in reverse, especially with this one. Detachment. You'll feel lots of detachment because of this clearing of energies, and it's like a glow up for me, to be honest. Like, that's what I sense here with those cards. The image that I see, especially with this one, there is such a situation in which, for example, you receive, for example, a house, yeah? So let's say you inherited a house from some distant relative. You find that house, you arrive to it, and you find that there are lots of stuff in it that are old, that are not renovated. Like, the place needs a change, the place needs to be upgraded, and while you see and appreciate the house as it is, and that it has its history, you recognize that it has to undergo a huge cleaning, a huge cleaning of clearing the stuff that have been hoarded in that house, for example. Basically cleaning. So that, like, it's a phase of your life where you feel like you are introducing a new change. It's like that house in which you, like, clean it out, and you have to, for the new to show up in your life, you have to get rid of some old stagnant energies that are present already. So that's a huge like reminder that no matter how the journey may be, you know that the end goal is worth it. And it's definitely the case with this first pile, because what will surprise you is the quality of the new chapter that is going to arrive in your life due to that huge change, due to that like unrooting of the old, you know. Lots of clearing, like lots of you'll have your chance, like you'll have your chance to recuperate, like to regenerate, to rest. It's not like I never wanted like trigger or something along those lines, but with the angel of gratitude, you will not feel as though this change is the end of the world for you. You'll feel like this change was a little necessary, and that you anticipated things to go in a certain way. A change that will spark gratitude, a change that will spark new insights about the future, lots of promise and hope for the better, and a little cleaning, you know, that's being done here. Right. Isn't that amazing? Sometimes I feel myself purging emotionally when I am being anticipated by a great period of rest, peace, and contentment. Right before these step into my life, I sense as though I have to undergo some sort of period of short but necessary discomfort. So this is definitely your case here. You'll see in the foresight what I meant when I told you about these cards showing. You'll have lots of clarity, and it's like a treatment, you know. When you go to the doctor and you take the pills or the medicine, the first shots may be very painful, just because you are like your health is getting better, you know, and you trust the process because you know that you're on the right track. The same exact message is about this fourth pile, and I want to congratulate on you on that, because it is always worth noting and noticing the fact that people have to be supported, and their hand has to be held mid-process when they go through something of a cleansing period in their life, and they have to be reminded that it's all for them to shine and to radiate a quality of light that is way more powerful than it was prior to these events cleansing them and them evolving. Thank you, pile number 4, for watching. Consciously invite gentleness in your life, and remember that no matter how difficult things may be, there is always the promise of sunrise. And I want to tell you that the sunrise is being promised to you, and that you're being guided, and that your hand is being metaphorically held by so many people that love you, and your spirit team is holding on to you very closely in all of your life situations, and especially in those that you would consider, or we are to be considering, difficult or distressing. You are not alone. You're always seen and regarded with very good feelings and warmth, you know, and grace. Yeah, I'll stop before I start rambling again, but thank you so much for watching. That was your reading. You've got lots of people supporting you, I want to say that, seen and unseen. I'll keep myself from continuing. That was your reading. Make sure to comment below if it resonated, like the video and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And I hope to see you in my next videos. And make sure to, by the way, check out my old videos and explore my channel. Lots of interesting topics, if you feel drawn, of course. And yeah, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and make sure to stay awesome, because you are definitely those cards. And yeah, as I said, invite more gentleness. Bye.